Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our playthrough of Dungeon Siege 3. Stormsong Cavern, that loaded really fast. Really fast, so... Oh, there's Angeli. Yeah, so I know last time I talked about, views and all the other shit you're not supposed to talk about really when you have a YouTube channel, but I like to complain. So I'm going to do more of that. The complaining, not necessarily the talking about views and stuff. I'm going to try and do less of it in the future. Because for me, that's one of the reasons to do the channel. The non-monetary things that I gain, like improving my character, which is kind of weird, but I feel that it does. And so even though being kind of new at it, I make a little bit of mistakes here and there, and I talk about things that maybe I shouldn't. My whole thing is, as long as I grow from this and get a little bit better over time, everything's good. So that is, aha! Oh, that was... So there's Angeli using her... Oh, yes. Using her, like, spinning kick. And then, oh. So it's actually, this game is a pretty fun little hack and slash. Apparently it is not like, it's not like previous Dungeon Siege games, which is, well, like if you look on Steam, the reviews are mixed, presumably because of that reason. I think this game's really fun. It's maybe not what made it great in the first place, and that I understand, but makes me curious as to what the actual game is like then. Alright, let's check the quests real fast, because we're going... I don't know where we're going. Return to Odo. Okay, so then prize possession Anton and Gunderic Manor. I'm gonna see if... So return to Odo. And I want to see if Gunderic Manor is in the other direction. It is. Odo and the chapter house are a ways off. What I would like to do first is turn in this quest. And then we'll see. Oh, hey, my jacket's different. That's kind of neat. I'm like a hippie now. I gotta be honest, I prefer the white one. Does look more scholarly. But, nothing you can really do about that. Also, this is the river, or where the river is supposed to be. Must be the dry season. Okay, where is the dude that... Oh, there. Okay. On the map, he's the little ring. The guy whose statue got taken.
I hope you have news. Did you find my statue?
Yes.
Indeed. I believe this belongs to you.
Excellent. You've renewed my faith in the Legion, to be sure. This is the part where you ask for a reward. Yes?
So I think if you mix and match, then you don't get a deed, but if you do all one or all the other, then you do. But I'm not sure. I can't... This isn't really a guide thing. It's just me showing you guys a game I thought was cool.
You've been robbed once today, Anton. I'm not going to make you pay for your own property.
Well spoken. I would have taken the gold, but perhaps that is why I'm not a Legionnaire.
Farewell, Anton.
Whoa, what was that?
And a good day to you, Legionnaire.
I guess I double-clicked the thing too fast. And... Right. Do we have, it was probably help topics under deeds. Deeds, here we go. It was probably this. So we'll read this. Deeds are special rewards given when your heroes... And it popped up on the screen, so you guys can probably pause and read it if you want to. Deeds are special rewards given when your heroes accomplish certain milestones or make certain decisions in a conversation. Every deed provides a small but permanent bonus to your hero's stats. You can review your deeds at any time from the player menu. So let's do that. Deeds. Avatar of Ultimate Virtue. You refused every reward offered to you by the humble villagers of Raven's Rill. +5 will. And I'm going to be honest, I don't remember what will does. Ability to draw on magical or supernatural. As you equip weapons and armor that grant you a higher will, character's ability DPS goes up. So that's pretty huge. Pretty huge for me. Now I can go back and I can talk to Odo. And maybe that would be good. But we'll go and we'll do that other side quest. Oh, but first. Oh, no, hang on. Can I do the shortcut and then skip between... I can. Angeli's at the bottom there. Okay, so any new equipment for either? No. In that case, I want to buy this. I don't have the money. It's honestly not that great. It's warding and stagger. It's kind of, mediocre. But it is unique, I suppose. So we could sell all this, I guess. We haven't picked him up yet. I'm just going to sell everything that's not equipped, basically, because I should have equipped all the best stuff. And, well, I'm not going to sell people's stuff that I haven't met. Right, so... warding and stagger. I guess we could buy this. I mean, I feel like it's almost a waste of money. Right? I mean, look at it. But it is a unique thing, so... I'll just buy it. And then I'll give it to him, warding and stagger. I don't really remember what either of those do. I'm pretty sure stagger is, chance to stagger an opponent with every attack. And ward, I think, is the chance to reflect damage or something. It's not super important. Ah, yes.
And be judged.
Die and be judged. Indeed. Well then. Well, oh wait. Oh, it didn't automatically select one. Well then, we'll do this. Because it is handy just to, to know where we're going at times. And nothing in here. Anything around here that got rejuvenated? No, not really. Yep, Anjali's pretty cool. Honestly, I probably would have picked her had I not, I've played through this game a few times and never been Reinhardt. To be fairly honest, he kind of feels very similar to them.
This is an evil place. It should be burned to the ground.
Of all my playthroughs, I'd have to say Katarina is probably the most fun. Or at least she is once you get to like higher levels, because she gets the... What is it? You get a special... Yeah, we've read that before. She gets like improved critical hits. Like that's kind of her ability. But critical hits also fill your little power balls, and I think you need a certain number of those to do your ultimate attack, which you get from the DLC. And there's one that does like half of the boss's damage. Right, so like you get to the end boss and you just do half its damage, and then you shoot with Katarina a bunch of times, get a bunch of critical hits, refill your ultimate attack basically within a few hits, and then you're just like, yep, you're done. You're done in like a minute, maybe less, for like the hardest bosses in the game. It's such an exploit. But it's okay.
Help me. Did you hear that? Was that a woman's voice?
Kind of. New objective, follow the cries for help. Portrait of Elise Gunderic. The large size of this portrait is unusual. The subject of the impressive work of art must have been someone of great importance to the owner of the manor. The artistry of the portrait is of the highest quality. A large placard is mounted on the railing below it. Let's see. Portrait, or the placard says, Elise Gunderic, daughter of Lord Stefan Gunderic, autumn something. It kind of clicked away before I could do anything. Autumn 1264. I wonder if there's like a short in this where like the buttons don't go all the way down or come all the way back up. I don't know. Or maybe it's just that, yeah, it goes back to the menu after a certain time. The woman in the portrait is undeniably beautiful, but her large gown sharply contrasts with an unhealthy thinness in her arms and face. The artist captured her melancholy expression superbly. Unnatural thinness usually is like cancer or something. And here we have spears and a little homemade barricade right there. So, which way are we going? The way to go is to go up the stairs, and so we will not do that. That is one thing that I like about this, although I don't think this game does the whole two paths, one leads to a one-way door, or a little zone that locks you into a cutscene, which then feeds you into a boss, which you can't do anything about. You can't go back, and then the other way is treasure. Like that's the worst locked. That's the worst game design, where it's like, oh, two paths and one is treasure and the other one screws you over immediately. But that's like old style RPG stuff, where honestly I'm not sure how much was... Okay, that's the correct way. I'm not sure how much of that was like incompetence, or how much was hate the player, like the D&D style, like the original old school D&D style where you hate your players, or just trying to sell the guides, or all of the above. Alright, this journal has been torn apart. Aside from the cover, only a few pages remain. With each passing day, the pain of losing my Isabella grows keener. I find myself taking the causeway to the Ravensrail Cemetery more and more often just to be close to her. My daughter asks why I'm always gone, and my students mutter that I've lost my mind. Perhaps they're right. I've become soft and weak, but no more. Tomorrow I will return to the mausoleum one last time and seal Isabella's sarcophagus behind a wall of mortar and stone. I intend to break the causeway connection as well, so that I might never return to that place. I will let my wife go on and be free of this sorrow at least. At last. And the book is gone.
They're watching you. Beware.
They're watching you. Beware.
The odds are against us here.
Alright, well. Yep, those gargoyles are pretty tough.
You are finished.
But my electricity is pretty decent, at least. And here we have, looks to be a face.
Speak the password and you may enter.
So we could say, I don't know, or we could try guessing. Let's try guessing. I don't remember what this does.
Rukenberry pie.
A Rukenberry pie is a popular sweet dish typically served during the Feast of St. Hiram. Unfortunately for you, Rukenberry pie is not the password.
Okay. There you go. So it harms you just a little bit. And there's more gargoyles. But what if I really want it to be the password? What then? Gotta go with a little bit of healing right there. See, she's got the right idea. Unfortunately... Wait. Major Doom Essence. That's cool. See, now something good about Angeli is she automatically gets... Well, I suppose I could have done like this. That would have probably been the right move, actually. She gets free ranged attacks. She's pretty good with either. I do like the electricity. It's pretty handy. And the clockwork's not... That was weird. What was that? Oh, it must have broken. The clockwork's not bad. It's just I kind of prefer the direct approach. Can I break any of this stuff? Just that. These pages appear to have been torn from a larger journal. At long last, hope. Hang on, I need coffee. Throat's a little bit dry. At long last, hope. In my studies, I have found evidence of an artifact that will save my Elise and keep her at my side. It is called the Heart of Nagog, and according to my texts, it is held by the first people in the Eastern Swamp. I've already begun mustering my forces. Within the week, the heart shall be mine. And they said Elise was the daughter, right? I believe she was the daughter, because the wife is obviously dead. Gold. It might actually be worth buying a bunch of gold and stuff. Or not buying a bunch of gold. That's... He has that thing that gives him extra gold. A note has been hastily written on this scroll. Password Nagog. Well, that's handy. But... before we go into the door, I want to go and check out that quest room. Because it seems like that's a dead end. Also, I like the atmosphere in here is pretty creepy. It's all the, like, laughing and weird noises. It's like a ghost house. But no, I'm wondering if it would be good to put any points into the... You know, more gold or whatever. I don't think so. I think it would just be better to get the non-monetary things. I don't know how much grinding you're able to do in this game. It seems like a little bit maybe, but by and large it's pretty good at giving you what you need. These pages appear to have been torn from a larger journal. Tragedy compounds upon tragedy. So soon after losing my beloved Isabella, now I find my daughter, there you go, Elise, has taken ill. As all the old gods are my witnesses, I will not lose her as I lost her mother. I will find a way to save her. Lore gained. Lord Gunderic's journal. So we could go talk to the, Rookenberry pie face thing. But we'll just go this way for now. Because this looks like just a few rooms and then the little quest area. And I feel like there's going to be enemies in here.
This way.
That's clearly not a trap. Clearly not. Oh, this is locked. What about all these others? Yes, yes. I realize the thing shows up, but I'm clicking it anyway just to, I don't know, make sure it's not lying. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. I'm doing it to do it. Alright, so we have a ghost. I guess we'll talk to the ghost and then we'll scour the rest of the room.
You are alive? It's been so long. I'm so alone here. Please, help me. I've been trapped here so long.
So it must not be cancer if it's contagious, right? Because if the daughter got it from the mother dies of it, and then the daughter has it. Well, it could be, but not contagious then. Genetic, but yeah. So are you really alone, or how do I help? We'll say, how do I help?
What is it that traps you here?
Father used something powerful, something forbidden. Please, will you destroy it? It speaks in ancient whispers, calling me back from the River of Souls. It's in the vault, the lower level. Take this, a key to the east wing. The vault is there, down below. It is sealed. You will need to find a way inside.
How can I enter the vault? Where is the key?
Only Father knows. Search his study. If there is a key, it will be there. Beware. My father's men will try to stop you. They are loyal to him, even beyond death.
East wing key. And then we have to search the study. New objective, enter the east wing, which we will in just a moment. Oh, it sounds like combat music. You cannot save your game until combat is ended, of course. Right, because now all the doors are opening and there's, ow. They're used a little bit of stuff there. Ouch, ouch. Quickly dodge. Can I use another healing thing? I seem to be healing pretty freaking slow. Oh, I didn't even realize that was an enemy. Alright, that works. So I believe when you're playing multiplayer, each person can do it, and you get healing from both. So she doesn't, she doesn't do that. She'll use powers and stuff, but not... She might use healing, I don't remember, but it's not really to help me. If I get in trouble, it's mostly in her case. This tome contains notes, schedules, and diagrams of all types. An entry near the end catches your attention. Lord Stefan has been very secretive of late. He has commissioned me to create an elaborate magic door to guard his study. As my knowledge of magical constructs is without equal, the task was arduous but not impossible. I must say I'm rather proud of the final result, although I was unable to give the Guardian much of a sense of humor. despite my best efforts. That must be the door we talked to. Before I attempt to build any more constructs, I should probably make a better study of human behavior. On that note, perhaps I should get out and talk to someone who isn't a scholar from time to time. Furthermore, perhaps I should venture into town and talk to a woman for once. Mother would be so disappointed in me. Lord Stefan has asked that I change the password on the door, as he will likely forget the arcane words that I chose. The new password will be Nagog, Headmaster Peverell. Lore gained. So there you go. It basically gave it to you twice. Just to be sure. Because I don't remember, like, you get the East Wing key, and then I don't remember. I don't remember if we need to go through the password door or... Like, I'm sure we do, but the question is, which do we do first? Password door or that other locked door from previously? Well, for the quest, it's directing us that way. Let's save. Because we didn't save right before we got attacked. West Forest, Lower Raven's Rill, save over that. We're doing okay. We are doing alright. Oh, and there's stuff in the lobby. Wait, so we have two little quest things now, right? Let's see. Wayward Soul, the spirit of Elise Gunderic is trapped in Gunderic Manor. Find and destroy the artifact. And then enter the East Wing, which should allow you to enter the East Wing. So there's two quests for two different areas, which is... I thought those were the same, so I'm not sure why it's giving me two... I don't know, we'll go down here, we'll try to go through there, it'll probably be like, nope, you can't go that way yet. Okay, that's not so great. Whoa, whoa, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Okay, I'll take it. Gotta dodge. Dodge fast. So that's gotta be the charge status, I guess? Maybe? Just keep shooting them. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Oh, that's her.
Victory!
Not quite. I mean, we're almost there. At least I'm still healing. This is a lot tougher than I remember. I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll... Okay. Oh, there's... Oh, hey, I'm like right near dudes. Said find a way to enter the lower level. Check out our quests again real fast. Let's see. Find her father. And then the artifact. Lord Gunderic's key, which is hidden in his study. Artifact is in a vault. Find her father. Okay. See, I'm like a little confused. It'll be okay, though, I feel. Ouch. Shoot him! Ouch! Whoa! Whoa! Combat falling in battle. Your hero has fallen in battle. Well, now I know. If you have companions or other players, they will attempt to fight off the remaining enemies and revive you, but they also fall there and game will end. Get me! Oh, I still get experience at least.
You're not done yet.
There we go.
Ah, up and about again. Scholarship waits for no man's that time.
Indeed. So armor's important. Punch the pots. Alright, well... Oh, see, there is something... Like in a... No, wait, that's where we came from. That's the entrance. I feel like... I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens when I go down here.
Die and be judged.
Die and be judged. Skeletons. Wow, look at all these dudes. Yep, okay, so that's bad. Use a little healing. Dodge that way. Ouch. Just keep shooting them with electric balls. Agony of the Storm. That seems good. That seems good. See, this... I also hate this, where I'm like... Well, there's that other quest over that way. Do I go... Oh, hello. I'll take it. All right. So now we can unlock another one of these. Mirror Leap teleports Reinhardt to a chosen location, leaves behind a decoy image. Conjures a circle of energy centered at chosen location. Enemies are gradually injured. That seems kind of not great. Also, summons a powerful barrier. This seems really good, because I'm having trouble with life. Alright. Proficiencies. Take less damage as I'm healing. No, I mean, that's huge. Barrier field. 10% of incoming melee damage is reflected back, or 10% chance to reflect projectiles, which is, both of those are good, but I think I'm going to do the healing one because that is 2 proficiency points. I'm just going to put them both in here because I need to heal, like, a lot. Okay, Will, which is ability DPS. Suffer charge status, taking more damage, or... Yeah, we'll just put it in here. Because overall, that's probably the best. Oh wait, there's 2? I can do... There you go. Now her. What do you want for her to do? Hurl spear? All targets in a straight line. Summon a fire jackal. That would be good. Or do more damage. Jackal. Alright, so we've had her do the spinning kick before, but she does a lot more, like, ranged stuff. Let's see. The jackal is probably good. So additional bonus to the hit points, which I think is good because if I remember right, they're pretty weak. And 10% chance per rank of inflicting burning damage over time. So we'll do one in each. Right. Max that out so she survives because I might need her to. Alright. And anything else in this immediate area? How are we doing on time? Time is good. Ouch. I'm gonna use that healing thing now. Ouch, get out of the way. Ow. And there's the jackal. Oh yeah, we're getting, like, treasure and stuff. Treasure is good. I should probably equip it, you know? Yep, that they are. So it looks like there's 2 Gunderic Library of Arcana. Right, okay. Well, library, got it. That's locked. We'll save. Always want to do it if you can. In a family marked by tragedy and ill fortune, Geoffrey Gunderic, the 6th of his line, was perhaps the lone exception. He was widely respected by his comrades in the Legion, who appointed him Grand Mage in the year 960. During his tenure, he established a rigorous system of education for mage apprentices and offered his own family's estate as a magical academy for the Legion. Throughout the following centuries, Gunderic Manor served the Legion as a training ground for apprentice mages. Probably its most famous alumnus was the traitorous Grand Mage Ulvis, rumored to be the illegitimate son of Rossel Gunderic and a Lascanzi witch. During the affair of the Goblin Pretender, Ulvis's close disciples seized control of Gunderic Manor. The new Grand Mage, Merrick, had little choice but to liberate the manor by force. After that, Gunderic Manor acquired a somewhat darker reputation, and most Legion mages chose to study at the Stonebridge Collegium instead. Atop the desk is a scattering of books. One of them is an encyclopedia of common magical objects, probably intended for the mage apprentices who once studied here. It is open to an entry on coalfire stones. Named after their creator, Eva Coalfire, coalfire stones were once quite common in the early years of the kingdom. They glowed white-hot while being moderately warm to the touch. Legion mages crafted these magic stones to power simple mechanical creations and small automatons. Each coalfire stone was unique to the object it powered, so mages sometimes used them as keys to guard valuables. For example, if a coalfire stone was used to power a lock mechanism, hint hint, the mage could remove the stone and be certain the lock could not be opened until the coalfire stone was put back in its place. And that's another lore thing, which we'll do right now. Let me get some more coffee, though, first. Among the scattered piles of parchment, you find a letter that has been torn in half. While the author is unknown, the contents are interesting. Lord Gunderic caught some rather foolhardy thieves in the manor today. I'm still having trouble getting the smell of their scorched flesh off my best set of robes. The unfortunate footpads managed to steal Headmaster Peveril's coal firestone while he was in town. Apparently he was trying to flirt with a local beauty, unsuccessfully no doubt, named Ludmila. Oh yeah, okay, she's the one that we did that quest for at the very beginning. And Peveril's the one that's supposed to get out and talk to women. When his pocket was picked, in any event, the would-be thieves sneaked into the manor and got as far as the lecture hall before they were caught. Lord Gunderic was enraged with Peveril and forbade anyone from removing the bodies or the coal-fire stone. He said it was a perfect deterrent for future stupidity. Seems foolish to me since the stone opens the gate to the guarded section of the library, but I'm not about to bring that up when Gunderic is in one of his dark moods. Another right here. The eastern swamp is inhabited by the first people who long ago fell into inbred decadence. Their numbers are few and they live in foul hovels and nests, which usually lie beneath the towering roots of the giant mangrove trees. First people settlements are marked by grisly cross poles, from which hang many desiccated heads. Surprisingly, these heads do not belong to victims of the first people. They are actually their own deceased relatives, whose spirits are captured after death and bound inside their heads. Amongst these people, reunion with the River of Souls is seen as a terrible thing, a loss of tribal and clan affiliation, and an unwelcome union with hated foreign peoples. The first people are an ill-favored race with very pale skin and limp dark hair. Because their population is so small, they only breed with one another. They tend to look alike and outsiders can rarely tell one from another. Hall of Study. Ooh, that was a weird camera change thing. This gate appears to be opened by a lever on the wall. Examine. Upon closer inspection, an empty circular socket is apparent. Something appears to be missing from the lever. Pull the lever. Regardless of your effort, the lever seems to be stuck fast. Inner Sanctum, student entry forbidden. New objective, find the missing piece. Centuries before the birth of the Azunite Church, the ancients told stories of the long-lost gods who created our world. Legends of the so-called creator gods are so old that we only have fragments of the original tale. We are told, for example, that the cosmos is arranged in a series of increasingly spiritual realms, with the material world at the bottom and unknowable divine paradises at the top. The creator gods occupied the lowest of these divine realms, and they shaped our world as they saw fit. Then, thousands of years ago, the creator gods tumbled from the heavens. None of the stories tell us why. A few may have survived in our world for a time, but they have long since died, if they ever existed at all. Of their servants, we know little more. The messengers of the gods were called archons, spirits of fire who carried out their god's will. Some mortals have claimed descent from the archons, but their lines are long dead, and we cannot say if such a thing could be true. Well, there you go. It's like, how do you... Ooh, hey. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Ouch. Alright, well, ooh. Yeah, that's... Camera zooming is a little bit weird right there. Okay, so we can go through and get that. You know, because this is, I believe, the way we're supposed to go. I don't know which way we're supposed to go. I'd almost prefer to go the other way. How much time do I have? We're gonna run back. We're gonna run back and we're gonna try the other path. A Wayward Soul. Because this feels more, you know, like there's a bunch of little things that we're ticking off, and this is, you know, a separate thing. Maybe I should have saved. Oh, hello, friends. You're not wrong. And we still haven't equipped any of that stuff that we probably should have by now. Shoot him! Shoot him! Do it again! He's tough. There you go. And that electricity takes a minute to wind up. I do like the punching, though. It feels very... I mean, he's a mage with like a Hellboy fist. And like he finishes him off with an uppercut. I mean, that's amazing. Back out here, more enemies. Ouch. Oh, hey, we gotta, maybe it would actually be worth... Oh, hey, ouch. Okay, well, I used the heal thing. I don't know if it actually worked. That dude is tough. At least I still get experience. Alright, so we're gonna run up the stairs. And... still a few minutes. Like we've... Wait, did we even go into these rooms, or did we just leave? I thought we did. Ouch. Oh, that's right. I have the ward. There we go. We'll use one of those.
Die and be judged.
All right. Behind the door is... See, that's annoying because they can pass through the door, but we can't. Hand Cannon of Rage. We have been in here, right? Yeah, because the chest is opened. Rookenberry pie. Also, the gargoyles are gone. And right, we even went into here. On the plus side, that fire that she does, I might have to have her... Because I think there's something where it'll heal me while I'm in it. And I've read this already. Yep. Oh, Fire Jackal's dead. That's... Alright, let's equip some stuff. Tesseract of Quickness, so agility is up, but attack is down. I guess... we have the Chimera of Resilience, Vest of Protection, no. Steadfast Vest, no. Reinforced Pants, Stamina and Armor is up. Block, which I don't really use. And, you know what? Let's just do that. Your shoes, they're white. I won't even bother. Dynamo of Resolve, switch to Angeli, right? So, Agony of the Storm, will cast lightning, yes. Anything that increases her stuff, very good. Let's see, better helmet and deadly maul. That's Way better. Way better. She could have been using that this whole time.
Speak the password and you may enter.
The password is Nagog.
Welcome back, Master.
Deed gained Solver of Ciphers. That's us. Alright. Enter Lord Gunderic's study. Retrieve the vault key. And a chest. Vault key we got. So it was, you know, it was good. We got some good gear too, we'll do that in a second. These pages appear to have been torn from a larger journal. The heart of Nagog is mine at last. It cost the lives of most of my loyal retainers, but to possess the heart I would gladly pay any price. Already it begins to reveal its secrets to me. I feel it watching me, studying me, just as I study it. But my mind is the greater, and I will have its secrets before it has mine. The scroll is marked with the seal of the Montbaron family. My dear friend Stefan. Our scouts have located the half-giant brigand we have been hunting. The brute has hidden himself within the hero's crypt. A blasphemy I cannot bear to dwell upon. Still, with Jane Cassandra on the march, we cannot spare the time or the manpower to root him out. Meet me at the hero's crypt at sunset, and we will seal its doors together. After we defeat Jane Cassandra, we can deal with this Dracomir at our leisure. Yours in brotherhood, Hugh Montbaron. And nothing else in here, but before we save, I do want to see if we can equip better stuff. Stamina's down. I'd rather have armor than block. And Amplodine of life stealing. Attack is up. Chaos Vampire. Yes. And did Anjali get anything new? No. So it was a good thing that we went this way because it's key, right? Is that quest even done? Enter the vault is on the lower level of the manor. Artifact is inside the vault. Right, so we need to go there anyway. So let's do that. What did our other deed do? +2 agility. Works for me. Alright, so let's run back. Run back and then we'll stop. And my little orb is different as well. I like how it basically equips all different stuff. Like all your weapons are different depending on what you equip. Your armor is different. I love that. Oh, I just picked up some gold. Nice. It used to bug me a lot in older games when you'd like equip stuff and it wouldn't change how your character model looked or your character sprite or any of that. It's like, come on, I'm not asking for a ton of stuff, just a few things to look different. But I understand. Okay, so there's a save point right here. We'll save. Gunderic Manor. Alright, well that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate you guys, just in general. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully it wasn't glitchy or skippy or dropped frames or anything like that. I'm actually uploading, the last episode to YouTube as we speak because I'm kind of doing, well, time has been fairly short lately, so I'm essentially doing an episode and then uploading it and publishing it the same day. I'm trying to get back ahead, but I filmed, 3 or 4 episodes of Monster Girl Island, but that takes a while to edit. Probably takes, because you got to go through and you got to make sure there's no nudity or anything like that, and that's kind of a, I don't want to cover up some boobs or something and then all of a sudden miss a frame and get freaking blasted or whatever. So I'm trying to play catch up with this basically while still doing that. It's been an interesting challenge. Not a bad one, just interesting. But yeah, I really do hope you guys are enjoying this stuff. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's actually, I got a comment on one of my Path of Exile videos, the one for Katarina, because apparently they took all the old masters out of Path of Exile, which kind of sucks, because now all their... Like, I'm not sure if they're even in the game anymore, or if they're kind of... Like, they're probably just gone. Just gone completely, which sucks, because Katarina had, like, the most amazing voice. But I got a comment, and it was all in Russian, and it was... You know, so I put it in Google Translate. It's like, who's the voice actress? And I was able to respond. Not in Russian, I just put it in English, but hopefully they can see that and be cool with it. But I just thought that was really neat. It's like I get a Russian comment and I put it into Google Translate and it translates it and I understand what they're saying. That's amazing to me. Plus I got a Russian comment. That's awesome also. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.